What the f... That means she was here before the server crashed. Whoa, what are the odds, man? Did you know him?
Did you?
Did I what?
No.
I hate that he scratches his butt whenever he... No, I didn't. Will you tell me about him?
His name was Clint Taylor. He was an LEO.
What was he to you?
He was a really, really dear friend. And, he went away for a while. He had to do some soul searching. And then he came back and he and I, we just kept missing each other. And then, he and I finally got to spend a day catching up and talking and spending time together, and that was all I got. Just a day. He died later that evening.
I want to talk to her, but I can't. She'll arrest me.
He was a really good man.
I know it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm wanted. Am I
That's
wanted?
part of the reason why I ended up joining the force. A big part of the reason.
Are you on duty now?
No.
You know, I didn't mean to kill him. It was an accident. He meant more to me than anybody will ever understand. You're right, he did disappear for a long time. And he returned. And the first place and person he returned to was me. He left with a mission. And he came back and he kept his word to me. He brought me the memorial of O'Neill. He knew what that meant to me. That night that he died, he stood in front of everybody to protect me. There was a room full of people ready to kill me. He stood in front of all of them. And what did he get for it? He got death. Everybody was sunning me like I meant to do it, like I wanted to do it. But none of those people know me. They kept pushing me. I was gonna descend into madness. You know, I visited Clint yesterday. He spoke to me here. I know it sounds crazy. I know you won't believe me, but I heard his voice in my ears. I heard his voice in my heart. Georgie, he forgave me. He was the only one that knew how to tame me. He did it by showing me love, not by wagging his finger at me. I can't believe he's dead. He always kept his word to me. He never broke it, not once. Not once. Not once. That's more than anybody else can say. That's more than I can say. Even I've done that. A man from the mountain. Him never. I once thought he was gonna be my brother-in-law. That's all gone now. That was a world ago. All those faces from that period, they're all gone. You're left. I told him I'd come see him every fucking day. He told me he was gonna keep me to my word. I'm not gonna break it. And if I ever end up doing a long time in prison, I'm gonna make up for it by coming 3 times a day. Georgie, what happened that night in that saloon, in that hotel, whatever the hell you want to call it, in that wellness center? The man I attacked deserved it. I don't care what anybody says. My only regret is that Clint's gone in his place. But that's life. That's fate. What can I do about it? Maybe everything happens for a reason. Maybe the reason was I got to find out finally how you truly felt. I did get to hear that you once loved me. And I'm gonna choose to believe that you still do. Whether you accept it or not. I'm not the maniac killer everybody thinks I am. If I was, this man in the ground wouldn't have been my friend. I'm just saying. He did what he had to do, and I was always doing what I had to do. I can't believe I'm never gonna see him again. Ever. And neither will you. Or anybody else for that matter. Because I killed him. You know, after he died, after the things that you said to me, after the way people were looking at me in town when I got out of prison for his death, it was driving me crazy. People were wagging their big dirty fingers at me. It was gonna make me turn into a killer. The one all of these people were hoping I was this whole time. I was gonna go meet Snake yesterday, the man who cut Kitty's throat. I was gonna go join him, Georgie. I was gonna go join him and bring hell to this fucking city and this fucking country. Before I went, I came here first to pay my respects to him. I heard him speak to me. I heard Clint Taylor speak to me. I heard his voice resound in my head and in my heart. He brought me back from the precipice. Then I went to see Snake. I got the truth from him. And then I put cold steel in his belly. And left him with a big souvenir on his back, in a manner of speaking. I was this close. I was so close to joining him. He stopped me. I know it sounds crazy. I sound like a lunatic maybe, speaking to the dead, but he spoke to me. I don't care what anybody says. And he brought me back. I'm just saying. I didn't mean to hurt you that night. That wasn't my intention. I've always loved you, Georgie, ever since the moment I saw you. Ever since that bastard was reading your palms and your elbows and whatever the hell he was staring at. I had a mind to snatch you away right then and there. But you were wrong to keep that from me. Why you had to wait till Clint Taylor died to tell me those words, I'll never understand. I was so angry at you. Whatever then, it's the past now. And now you're a lawman. And what am I? The same rotten bastard. Doing crime. But what type of criminal am I? Am I lining my own pockets? Am I greedy? I don't got a dollar to my name. Everything I've done for other people. No one will ever understand that. Maybe you will one day. I warred with the DiCenzos on O'Neill's behalf, not on mine. With Lang Gang on Vito's behalf, not mine. With Reese Colton on Billy Mays' behalf, not mine. Not mine, on their behalf. With Odin on Buddy's behalf. With Gavin Summers on Herbie's and Fallon's behalf. Not for mine, Georgie. Never for mine. And Michael Valentine on someone else's behalf that I won't say here. Because I won't have anybody incriminated based off of my testimony. But he grabbed someone and he tortured him. Broke his legs and shoved them full up with drugs. Nobody knew it but me. That's why he had to pay. It just so happened that Kitty cared about him. And for her sake, I didn't do it. Even though I had many options to and chances to. Well, they took her from me. So I had to show them. That when Kitty went missing, something else went missing with her. And that was my capacity for mercy. I'd cut him 100 times again. My only regret is that Clint Taylor is dead. Clint Taylor knew what I was. And that's why he was my friend. I don't care what any of these people say. And Clint Taylor surpasses everybody here by 10 arm lengths. When O'Neill died, he was the only one that cared about me. The only one. Everybody else turned me away. The only one. He's the only one that looked into it. That showed me any type of love. And I killed him. I'm glad I wasn't there at his funeral. I hate funerals. Just a bunch of people pretending to care. They go anywhere where there's a crowd. They're like mosquitoes. They're always running around in packs. They thought they were punishing me by keeping me in prison. They did me a favor. And Clint Taylor did all of them a favor for bringing me back. Otherwise, I would have been out there with Snake right now plotting to upturn this whole fucking place. I didn't want to go to Kitty's funeral. They kept telling me to go. They said it'd be appropriate. I warned them. They kept telling me. So I went. I hated seeing you there. I didn't want you to be a witness to it all. You were looking mighty sexy in that black outfit. When I heard you crying when I was down in the cell, it broke my heart in two. Why does Valentine have to live and why does he have to die? Maybe he's finally free now. That's just some bullshit they always say when someone dies. He's free now. She's resting. If we weren't at his burial site, I'd hold you and kiss you. Right now. Goodbye, Georgie.